credit union, you're not just a member, you're an owner. Active participation not only powers the credit union, but promotes financial well-being through education, better rates, fewer fees, and thank you. A special member benefit that thanks you in participation dividends for saving, borrowing, and planning.
Did you get a picture of the McCulloughs?
The team, DePaco members have shared millions of dollars.
Mackey Motors at pregame show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Jeff Blankman with you here tonight on Kick 106.7. Of course, we have got Tammy Bruner standing to my left running our video. So if you are watching the girls' game and now you're on the radio, you can go out, close out of that broadcast, and then you'll find the one that's labeled for the boys' game, ESAC at Kuemper boys basketball. Click on that one and you can watch and listen to the boys basketball game here tonight. Again, go to the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube channel, or you can watch it by going to sports.1380kcim.com and scrolling down to the bottom of the page, the front page there, and you can click on the one there and be able to watch it. Kuemper taking on ESAC boys game tonight. Kuemper coming in 9-1 on the year, 4-0 in the Hawkeye 10 Conference. They've won 9 straight under head coach Sean Minahan. For ESAC County under head coach Todd Bontrager, they're 2-4 on the season, 0-3 right now in the Hawkeye 10 Conference. Starters they're 0-3 in the Twin Lakes Conference, not the Hawkeye 10. Starting lineups for ESAC County here tonight. 6-foot junior Caleb Eichhorn, a 6-foot senior Aiden Von Grack, a 5'8 junior in Carter Ludwig, 6'1 junior Luke Wernamont, and a 6'4 junior in Luke Wright. For the Kuemper Catholic Knights here tonight, they'll be starting a 5'11 junior in Michael Kaspelbauer, a 5'9 sophomore in Carson Canny, 6'4 junior in DJ Vanami, a 6'1 senior in Dawson Gifford, and a 6'3 junior in Evan Adams. And again, if you're looking for that post-game interviews from the ESAC side of things with the girls' game, Coach Phillips and one of the girls scheduled to join us at halftime coming up of the boys' game. We've got to step away for our national anthem. We'll be back in 2 minutes with the tip-off of the boys' game. That's coming up for you right here on Kick 106.7. Thanks for listening to the Mackey Motors at pregame show.
Is Iowa. And Avelo Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avelo Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avelo Bank, member FDIC.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Coming to you live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Jeff Blankman with you. Thanks to Vaughn Kettleson hanging out a little longer with us on a Saturday. He's back in the office in case I mess anything up. Vaughn's, the man to fix it. So we thank Von Kettleson for hanging out. Thanks to Tyler Bruner coming in earlier today as well to kind of help get everything up and running back at the studios here this afternoon for this doubleheader of basketball. Luke Wright, Evan Adams set to jump things up as we get set for the second game of our doubleheader here today. Jump ball going to be controlled by the Kuemper Knights. Michael Kaspelbauer will pick it up, gets it off now to Canny. Canny with it down to Kaspelbauer left side. He was hot last night, fires up a three here. It's up no good. Adams battling for the rebound, knocks it out of bounds. It's going to go out of bounds off of Ludwig, and it's going to be Kuemper basketball. As Nick Lucas leading the Kuemper cheering stands over there along with Logan Siebenaller. Those two being next to each other and Max Piegay right there. That's a scary three combo. That is a scary three with that combo. Carson Canny with it. Now to Gifford. Back to Canny. Knights looking to work against this 2-3 zone. Gifford's three up no good. DJ Vanami comes up with a rebound. Put back no good. He'll be fouled inside. That 2-3 zone's been a staple of Todd Bontrager over the years. Long-time coach and a very successful coach up at East Sac County. He's went man-to-man a few times over the years, but if he can play zone, that matchup zone they have has been really, really, really good over the years. DJ Vanami at the line. He's a 70% free throw shooter, and the first one is up and no good. We're scoreless here. About 26 seconds into this basketball game. Second free throw coming up. It's on the way. It is up and good. So the Knights have taken the 1-0 lead. We'll get recap stories from today's basketball, wrestling, and swimming. Dawson Gifford jumps the passing lane. Pass inside, going to be off the Raiders as they were trying to feed it inside to Kaspelbauer. Ball got knocked out of bounds. It went off a couple of feet down in there, and the officials say it was off of a Raider, so it'll be night basketball. Into Adams on the left side, up to Kaspelbauer. We'll get those recap stories and full stats for all the swimming, wrestling, and basketball as Canny drives in, shot up no good. Rebound tipped into the hands of Adams, and he's going to call for the jump ball. I thought maybe they were going to call him for the travel, but they're going to say a jump ball. I'll get as much of it as I can get done tonight. Some of it I may have to finish up tomorrow morning. We'll see how long I can stay awake tonight. Inbounds pass comes to Eichhorn. Eichhorn gets it off now to Wright. Right over to the left side to Vondrak. Vondrak up across half court, down to the left side to Warnemont. Warnemont with it. Gets it over to Ludwig in the left corner. Knights go man-to-man as always to open things up. Gifford looking to steal it away, but they'll get it out to Vondrak. Vondrak inside the right side of the elbow. Gets it out to Warnemont. Over to the right side to Eichhorn. Eichhorn defended by Canny. Over to the right side to Vondrak. Drives in, runs into Vanami. Shot up no good. A rebound taken down that time by Warnemont. Back out top. Vondrak's three on the way up. No good. A rebound in the corner right. Tried to save it. It's going to be out of bounds off of right. Him and Gifford hustling for that one. Great hustle by both of those young men. And the ball will go over now to the Kuemper Knights. 6:35 left first quarter. It's a 1-0 at Kuemper lead. Slow start offensively a little bit for both teams. Eastside going to want to keep this low scoring. Knights would like to get up into the 70s for sure, 80s if they can, and heck, for them, they'd like to play a game in the 90s if they can, at least offensively. Defensively, they want to hold you into the 50s or 60s, and they've been good enough to do that this year. Gifford kicks it down to Kaspelbauer in the left corner. Back off to Gifford. They'll fire up the three up good. Dawson Gifford will put the Kuemper Knights on their top by a score of 3-0. Vondrak going to bring it up, and Kaspelbauer going to be called for the hand check. So that is going to be his first. They took that and kind of made that a rule here about 5, 6 to 10 years ago. Not exactly for sure, but it's been within the last 10 for sure, maybe within the last 5 or so. They really call you for that hand check. They don't want that hand out there kind of even like putting light pressure on you. That, hurts guys trying to maybe do some dribble penetration. Vanami tips it in the hands of Gifford. Gifford will drive down, layups up in good. So Gifford with his second bucket. He's got 5. The Knights lead it here by a score of 6-0. Gifford nearly stole it from Vondrak. He'll get it over to Eichhorn on the right side. Eichhorn with it on the wings. Got the dribble. Now he'll use it to dribble away from Kaspelbauer. Takes it over to the left side. Down to Vondrak in the corner. Vondrak brings it up. Goes inside to right against Adams. Right with a little bit of height, but Adams, certainly he's the offensive, defensive lineman. He's that guy that's going to go play college football, so he's the muscular guy. He's got the physicalness against Wright, so Wright with the height, but Adams with the strength. Not to say Luke's not a strong guy, because he is, but Adams has got him by probably 15, 20 pounds. They get it down to the corner, and the three by Eichhorn, no good. DJ Vanami with the rebound. Long pass off the fingertips of Kaspabauer and out of bounds. DJ, of course, the quarterback for that outstanding football team this last year under Ryan Steinkamp, trying to throw a touchdown pass to Kaspabauer and just off the fingertips. They get it to Eichhorn on the right side, picked up by Kaspabauer. 6-0 Kuemper, 5:05 left, 5:05 left in the first quarter. Ludwig down the right side, over to Warnemont. 17-footer off the right side, up no good. DJ Vanami clears his third rebound. Off now to Kaspabauer. Kaspabauer gets it off to Canny. Canny will drive down the lane, kick pass over to the right side. Kaspabauer open for three, up no good. Canny comes down with the rebound, his first. Flips it out to Gifford. Gifford penetrates in, kick pass over to Kaspabauer, right corner. Kaspabauer drives in, floater on the lane, up and good. 8-0. Kuemper with the lead here early on. Vondrak will bring it up, takes it down on the left side, kicks it now out to Warnemont. Warnemont dribbles over to the right side and travels with the basketball. Defensive pressure that time, creating that turnover. Brody Beckman checking in. Ryan Clare checking in. The young freshman Clare, he's had a really good freshman season. The potential for that young guy is really good. Carter Putney, who is our player of the game, checks in along with Brock Bading. Putney last night's player of the game for Kuemper. So both teams going to the bench here about the midway point of this first quarter. Vanami kicks it out now, and the three-point shot from Canny up no good. And there is Clare for the rebound, his first. Over to Beckman, down to the right side to Ludwig. Ludwig with it over to Clare, right side, top of the key, left side now. They work it to Warnemont, runner on the way. Excuse me, that is Eichhorn, his runner up no good. DJ Vanami with the rebound. Now Canny down on the other end, lays it up and in. Carson with that quickness, able to get to the rim. And the Knights lead it here by a score of 10-0. Clare turnaround jumper on the way up and good. He is going to be a good one, folks. 6'4", probably not done growing. Ryan Clare with the basket. Shot up no good. Luke Wright will come down with the rebound. His first of the ball game, just a third rebound of the game here for Kuemper. Beckman spins into the lane. His runner up no good. Putney will clear the rebound up for the Knights. Gifford ahead to Bading. Look out. Three-point shot up no good. And the rebound taken down by Eichhorn for Esac County. Off to Beckman. 3:10 left first quarter. 10-2 Knights with the lead. Clare with it on the right side. Putney will defend against him. Over to Beckman, left side, top of the key. Beckman trying to work against Bading, and Bading going to be called for the body check as Beckman trying to work it over to the right side. That'll be number 1 on the 5'10 freshman. So Eichhorn will check out. Vondrak will check in. The inbounds pass comes to Vondrak. Vondrak with it. Gets it over now to Beckman. Down to the right corner to Ludwig. Ludwig coming off another great football season. He's just a hard-nosed, great kid. Clare with it. Gets it off to Ludwig. Ludwig crossover dribble. Pull-up jumper up. No good. Rebound batted around. There's Clare with it. Misses the putback. Gets his own rebound. Goes back up again. Misses it. And the rebound taken down that time up by Putney for Kuemper. Knights will bring it up with Canny. Gets into the lane again. Runner on the way up and good. Carson Canny able to knock that one in. It's a 12-2 now in favor of Kuemper as Beckman brings it up. We're going to get a timeout called by Coach Bontrager. We'll step away with them. 12-2 in favor of the Knights. 2:23 left here in the third quarter of play. We're back in 30 seconds right here on Kick 106.7.
For almost 150 years, Roselle Mutual has been insuring homes, farms, and so much more in Carroll and the surrounding communities. We offer outstanding coverage whether you need it for your shiny new car, your next ATV ride in the trails, or boating day on the water, or you're looking to put better protection on your family home and farm. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with expertise, exceptional service, and quality insurance for all of your needs. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance, give us a call today at 792-4525. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
Esac County with the basketball. Aiden Vondrak with it. Gets it into the backcourt now to Beckman. Beckman works it up across half court. Now over to the right side to Vondrak, inside to right against Tavanami, who checked in during the dead ball. Right trying to go to work, pull-up jumper on the baseline, no good. Putney comes down with his third rebound of the game. They'll get it ahead now to Biter, who's checked in, over to Ben Gherkin, who also has checked in. Knights pretty much have a bunch of new guys out on the floor. Got Biter's three up, no good. Luke Wright will come down with a rebound. And now we've got a turnover going to go against the Raiders. So Tragan Biter, Brock Bating, Carter Putney, Tavanami, Ben Gherkin on the floor for Kuemper right now. Luke Wright, Aiden Vondrak, Brody Beckman, Carter Ludwig, and Ryan Clare on the floor for East Sac County. Bating open right corner three. It's up no good. Gherkin comes down with the rebound. His putback no good. Battle for the rebound into the hand of Bating. Putback no good. Gherkin will clear another rebound for Kuemper out to Biter. Biter drives the lane, and we're going to get a reach-in call. Going to go on Brody Beckman. That'll be number one on him. Pass knocked out of bounds. Knights will maintain possession. Bating going to inbound it right in front of the Kuemper student section. Gets it into Biter. Pass inside, stolen away by Clare. Actually threw that one right to Clare as he was trying to feed it on the block to Vanami. Minute 25 left here in the quarter. Beckman up top. Penetrates over. Pass docked and stolen away by Biter. And then we're going to get a reach-in foul going to go against the Raiders. Third steal of the game for Kuemper. Third foul of the game for East Sac County. Beckman picking up his second here of the ball game. He'll check out of the game. Eichhorn will check back in. Biter will get it off to Bating. Back over to Biter on the left side. Biter to Vanami. That's Tay at the elbow. Kick out pass to Putney. Corner three from the left side. No good. Clare will clear the rebound. His fourth. Clare gets it back off now to Vondrak. Vondrak working against a Biter, lost it, but able to gather the dribble back in, and now we're going to 10-second call going to go against East Sac County. Good defensive pressure that time by the Knights, creating the turnover. Dale Wagner, Sac City newspaper, Sac City Sun over here to my left. Dale, a great guy. Appreciate all he does to help us out with our East Sac coverage. Ben Gherkin drives in, bounce pass underneath the Vanami. Whistle and a foul before Tay gets the shot off. That'll go against the Raiders again. And that's going to go on Ryan Clare. The freshman picks up his first. Sam Julin now checks in for East Sac County. He'll check in for Carter Ludwig. Inbounds pass to Tay, up now to the left side to Gherkin. Left side top of the key, over to the right side top of the key. To Biter, back to the left side top of the key to Bating, down to Gherkin in the left corner. Raiders staying in their 2-3 zone. Tavanami bounce pass inside, Putney up at the rim, no good. Clare will clear the rebound. He's already got 5. He's only been in for half of this quarter. Down to the left corner, Eichhorn's jumper up and good from 17. 6-foot junior gets his first bucket of the ball game. 12-4 now in favor of Kuemper. Down to 20 seconds left. No shot clock here. They bounce it down to Putney inside. Great pass to Tavanami, who lays it up and in. Putney with the assist. Carter had an outstanding all-around game last night. 14-4. Vondrak drives in, shot blocked, rebounded, tipped around. Putney will come out of there with it down to 2 seconds, drives down, gets the layup off. It's going to count. Great speed to be able to get that ball all the way down the floor and lay it up and in. And Carter Putney's bucket will put the Kuemper Knights on at top by a score of 16-4 at the end of the first quarter. Second quarter, 1 minute away here on Kick 106.7.
Hi,
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
Knights are up 12 here as we start the the second quarter of play here. Ball tipped into the hands that time of the Raiders. Coming up with the loose of basketball is Carter Hogriff. They'll work it over now to Eichhorn on the right side. Eichhorn with it. Works it back up top. Over to Claire on the left corner. Claire gets it off to Vondrak. Vondrak drives in off to Hogriff. Now to Julin on the left wing. Julin up top to Eichhorn. Eichhorn looking to drive on Canny. Takes it down to runner. It's up no good. Evan Adams comes up with the Kuemper rebound. His first. Ahead to the left side to Gifford. Gifford on the wing. Kicks it over to Kaspabauer. Down to the right corner to DJ. Back over to the left side on the wing to Gifford. Up top, Kaspabauer going to fire up a three up and good. Michael Kaspabauer knocks it down the three. Kuemper up 19-4 is Julin. We'll get it up across half court. 6:50 left here in the first half. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Motor Inn player of the game in the post game here. Vondrak drives in, gets it out to Claire out high on the left side. He'll spin down the lane. Little fadeaway jumper up no good. Adams with his second rebound of the game. Gifford ahead now and too far for Canny, but Kaspabauer saves it to Canny. Great job that time by Kaspabauer to recognize that pass was not where it was wanting to go. His pass, though, hits the bottom of the backboard into the hands of Eichhorn. Actually hit the bottom of the net and bottom of the rim. Claire now in the lane, shot up no good. A rebound taken down by DJ Vanami for Kuemper, his fifth of the ballgame. Now down to Gifford. Gifford with it left side, looking to drive, works it off into the hands of Canny. Canny drives in underneath to Adams. Adams goes up on Claire, shot is up in good. Carson Canny with the assist. Evan Adams with his first bucket. 21-4 now in favor of the Kuemper Knights. Early here in the second quarter, Hogriff down on the left block, working in against Adams, misses the shot, and Adams will come up with the rebound. Off now to Gifford. Gifford up across half court, penetrates in, dump pass. Well, he was trying to find Adams, and Adams wasn't quite ready for it. And officials going to say the ball was touched by Isak, so Kaspabauer tracks it down in the backcourt. Otherwise, that would have been an over and back. We're going to get a reach in now. Going to go against Julin. And that is going to be number one on Julin, team foul number 4 on the Raiders. Wright, Warnemont, Eichhorn, Beckman, and Ludwig all check in. All 5 of them check in for Esac County. DJ Vanami with it, gets it over to Kaspabauer on the right side. Kaspabauer brings it back up top, now over to Canny on the left side. Canny down to the left wing to Gifford. The DJ bounce pass underneath on that high-low pass to Adams, was a little too far under the basket. Vanami goes up, rips the rebound down, gets it back out to Gifford, penetrates in, 4-footer up, no good. DJ again goes up, pulls down the rebound. Now off to Kaspabauer, he'll drive it, shot up good, count the basket. He'll draw some contact, and he's going to get himself to the free throw line. Great job that time on the dribble drive by Kaspabauer. That foul here a moment ago goes on Luke Wright, his first, team foul number 5. Kaspabauer at the line to shoot a 1-and-1. Free throw on the way is up and good. Kaspabauer, a 69% free throw shooter. Knights are up by 20. Bounce pass from Beckman down to Tony Clare, who just checked into the ballgame. 6'1" junior for Esac County. Off now to Ludwig. Ludwig with it. Brings it up top near the half-court circle, defended by Kaspabauer. Over to Clare, left side, top of the key. Down to the wing to Beckman on the left side. Beckman looking to drive, cut off on the baseline. Gifford was shadowing him. Adams come out to stop him. Now the cutter is Warnemont. Gets it on the left block. Turnaround jumper up, no good. And the rebound to Canny, who saves it off into the hands of Vanami. The long pass down to Kaspabauer. Kaspabauer brings it in the left side, then brings it back out. Up top, Vanami will drive down. Inside at Adams. Shot up good. Count the basket, and he'll draw the foul. So Evan Adams picks up the bucket off of the assist from DJ Vanami. 26-4 in favor now of the Knights. That foul on Luke Wright, his second. Adams at the line, 25% on the season. Free throw on the way up, no good. Rebound tipped into the hands that time of Warnemont for Esac County. Off now to Beckman. Knights bringing in their 5 subs as they get near that 4-minute mark. Beckman down inside the left elbow, pull-up jumper, no good. Luke Wright with the offensive rebound. He'll be fouled on the putback attempt. He'll head himself to the free throw line. Evan Adams picks up his second foul. Team foul number 4 here in the half against Kuemper. Right at the line. Free throw on the way is up and good. Luke, 29% free throw shooter according to Varsity Bounce coming into this one. 26-5 right now the score. Second free throw coming up for Wright. It's on the way up and good as well. 26-6 in favor now of Kuemper. Knight circle it around to the left side. A runner on the way up, no good by Gherkin. Rebound tipped around. Luke Wright will clear it. His 4th for East Sac County. Work it inside to Wright. Those free throws by Wright here a moment ago. The first points here in the second quarter for East Sac County. Shot up no good. Putney clears another rebound, his 5th. Now we're going to get a whistle and a foul down on the other end as East Sac picking up another foul. And that'll be the 8th foul, so Kuemper will head to the free throw line. Brody Beckman just picked up number 3 here tonight for East Sac. Brock Bading at the line. Bading, 86% free throw shooter on the season. Front end of the 1-and-1 is up in good. 27-6 now in favor. Ryan Clare going to check in for Luke Wright. Raiders have got some depth, but the Knights have so much depth. They can go about 12, 14 deep if they need to. Brock Bading knocks down both free throws. They go 10 deep on a regular basis. Beckman with it, pressure now by Kuemper. That allows guys to go out and give 110% effort for 4 really hard minutes, and then you know you're going to get a breather. Clare with it, back over to Beckman out high on the left side, defended out there by Biter. Biter now penetrates down, runner off the baseline that time, and a nice job that time taking it strong by Brody Beckman. He comes in averaging 9 a game. That'll make it to 28-6, or 28-8. Brock Bading open right side, rattles home the 3. He's got 5 now on the night. 31-8 in favor of Kuemper. Another foul here. That one going to go on Tragan Biter. That'll be number 1 on him. 3:10 left. Roselle Mutual halftime report coming up. Inbounds pass comes to Beckman. Beckman defended by Biter. Breaks the pressure as Putney comes over to help. Kicks it down on the baseline to Tony Clare. Clare's jumper up, no good. Ryan Clare goes up, grabs the rebound, put back, no good. And Putney with his great jumping ability will clear it for Kuemper. Off to Bading, now to Putney. Putney back over to Bading. Over to Biter on the right side, top of the key, down to the wing to Gherkin. Into Vanami. Tay bounce pass underneath to Putney, reverse layup, no good. And Ryan Clare will come up with a rebound. Ryan will get it off to Beckman. 2:30 left here in the first half of play. Tony Clare down in the corner into Ryan. Ball slips through his hands. Putney will come up with it. He'll push. Got a guy with him. Leaves it off for Biter. Layup no good. Tip in by Gherkin. Up in good. So Ben Gherkin with his 3rd rebound, but his first points here tonight. And the Knights lead it here by a score of 33-8. Ludwig now losing the dribble out of bounds with a pressure from Biter, and it's going to be at Kuemper basketball. Aiden Vondrak will check in. He'll check in for Beckman, who's got those 3 fouls. Don't want him to pick up a 4th here in this first half if you're Coach Bontrager. Brock Bading with the basketball out high on the left side. Pull-up jumper from up top now. It's up no good. Ryan Clare with the rebound, and we're going to get a foul on Tavanami over the back on that rebound attempt. That'll be his first 6th team foul against Kuemper. Luke Wright back onto the floor. He'll check in for Wernemont for East Sac County. Raiders struggling to get it in. They get it into Ludwig, defended by Bading. Now off to Ryan Clare. Ryan will bring it up, defended by Gherkin. 6'4" guy goes behind the back. Now spin move, gets to the free throw line, over to the right wing to Ludwig. Ludwig comes off a screen by Ryan Clare to Vondrek, left side to Tony, dump pass into Ryan. Ryan step through move, kick pass over to the right side. Vondrak penetrates down to the baseline, cut off and double teamed out to Ludwig on the right wing. He'll bring it up top, gets just to the free throw line, dump pass inside, tipped away by Putney into the hands of Bading. Bading will bring it up off to Tavanami, layup up good, count the basket, and the foul going to go on Ryan Clare, his second. So Tavanami with his second bucket. He'll head to the free throw line. Knights up right now 35-8. Tay, 47% free throw shooter on the season. Free throw on the way is short. And the rebound taken down by Ryan Clare. I've got him for 9 here in the first half. And Gherkin just jumped the passing lane. Ended up stealing the ball, but goes flying out of bounds. Kurt Mazamli tried to stop him and catch him, but luckily Gherkin, a good enough athlete, he kind of slid around Kurt and up the steps into the stand, so nobody got flown into on that one. Luke Wright with it. They had Tony Clare wide open underneath the basket. Now Ludwig gets it over to Clare on the right side, inside to Wright. Wright turns, kick out pass left side. Vondrak's three on the way up, good. Luke Wright with the assist. The bucket from Aiden Vondrak. It's going to be his first points here tonight. That'll make it to 35-11. And now Tavanami getting another one inside. He's got 6 here in the ballgame, and the Knights quickly get it down court and strike for some points. They lead at 37-11. 3-point shot up, no good. Rebound taken down by Putney. Off to Biter. 38 seconds left here in the quarter to Brock Bading on the left side. Now off to Putney. Inside to Tavanami. Putney cuts through. They find him. Layup up good. Count the basket. And he'll draw the foul. Vanami picks up the assist on a beautiful bounce pass inside. Putney will head to the free throw line. 60% free throw shooter on the season. Eichhorn going to check into the game now for Tony Clare. Somebody asked me today how good is Kuemper, and I said they're state good. They're state tournament good. This is a semifinal, at least, if not finals, quality of a team. Carter Putney knocks down the free throw. I don't want to put any pressure on them. There's a lot of other really good teams out there in the state as well. Skip pass over the right side to Ludwig. Pull-up jumper on the way up, no good. Putney will come down with a rebound. They just throw so many athletes at you. Putney already 8 rebounds here in the game, and he's not played the full game either. Tavanami with it. Over to the right side, left side now to Putney. Back to Vanami on the left elbow. 5 seconds left. Drives in the lane. Bounce pass. Stolen away that time by Eichhorn. Eichhorn from 33 feet at the buzzer up. No good. And we come to the halftime. It is all Kuemper. They are up right now 40-11. They outscore Esac County 24-7 in the second quarter. Roselle Mutual halftime report. Some interviews. Hopefully some interviews coming up with Esac head coach for the girls, Jason Phillips, and one of the girls. Hopefully that's coming up next right here on Kick 106.7.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together because, like all teams, together, everyone achieves more. We all enjoy a snack and a drink when cheering for our favorite team. When finished, be a team player. Put your bottles and cans in the recycle bin and your empty food packaging in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how to be part of the recycle team. Because together, we're stronger. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
At The Present Company, we will help you transition your home and wardrobe with the changing seasons. Hi, this is Andrea. Whether you're looking to get warm and toasty this winter, or it's time for a light and airy lift this spring, shop our collection of boutique-style clothing, gorgeous accessories, and purses. Add personal style to your home with unique home decor pieces that will warm your rooms from wall to wall. Infuse your home and your wardrobe with style from The Present Company in Audubon.
Efficiency and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be
want and deserve more comfort, efficiency, and reliability, both in their homes and places of work. Dries Company will be there to meet these challenges, whether we are designing a new system or servicing your existing equipment. We are a rapidly growing company that strives to meet and exceed all your expectations. No matter if you are looking to buy new appliances or need the help from one of our certified technicians, we are here for you. We pride ourselves in our installation and service. Dries Company, servicing the Carroll area since 1933.
From footings to framing to finish. For farm, home, or commercial, for more than 90 years, Wall Lake Lumber Company has been proud to help our communities grow. With 4 convenient locations and one of the largest building material inventories in the area, we are sure to be able to fill all your building needs. From project design and estimating to friendly advice, we can't wait to be part of the process for you. Wall Lake Lumber, with locations in Wall Lake, Lakeview, Odebolt, and Carroll. We're not your grandpa's lumberyard.
Oh, hell no! Not again! Has the roof on your home or business been damaged by the recent hailstorm? Does your roof need looked at? Let our hail damage experts at Brinks Exteriors work for you to get you a new roof. Call 712 Roof Pro. We know the last thing you want to do is worry about your biggest investment. Hail happens, but we can fix it. Call Brinks Exteriors now for a free roof inspection. 712 Roof Pro.
Now it is ESAC trailing the Kuemper Knights in boys basketball 40-11. But we're going to talk girls basketball with Mary Bontrager with ESAC girls. They fall earlier today to Kuemper. Fell down in this one early, battled back, I thought, well, mid part of the third quarter on. And Mary, I know this is a tough loss for you today, but I think you got to take some positives away, the way you guys fought in that second half and the way you played late in the third quarter and in the fourth quarter here tonight.
Yeah.
What do you take away from it?
I think we started moving the ball around a little better second quarter, making some better shots. The first quarter we were just kind of throwing things up and we weren't really getting anything out of it, but it definitely got better at the second half.
You're one of those players that was playing as a freshman, so you know what it's like. You've got some freshmen, your sister one of those. You've got quite a few sophomores that are out there playing. This is a young team. You're kind of that senior leader on this team. What's it like for you with that role, and what's the advice that you're giving the other girls?
I'm always trying to stay positive while them, it's easy to get down after you make a mistake, so I try to find them right away after something happens and say, like, hey, you'll get the next one, and to keep going. Usually I hope that helps them when they're playing.
Does it remind you a little bit of some of the seniors when you were a freshman and some of the leadership you were looking at as well?
Yeah, for sure. I mean, when I was a freshman, there was only 2 seniors. One of them was my sister. She's usually hard on me the whole time, so I know for that towards Sarah, knowing how Jessie was for me, to be a little more easy on her and tell her to keep shooting, because she's a really good shooter. Like, she can make the shot. She's going to be so good when she gets older and gets more improvement throughout the games.
Yeah, absolutely. What did you think about, the defensive efforts for you guys today? I thought your defense created problems at times tonight. Where did you feel like the defense played well?
I feel like our defense was a little better in the beginning of the game, and then we started getting tired and it started getting a little more lackadaisical. But after during the second quarter, after a little rest during halftime, it got better, and then a little worse again.
You started looking for your shot a little bit more. I teach you about that when you first came up there in the second half, especially in the fourth quarter. What did you see from the defense? How were you able to really get to the rim throughout the game?
Usually I hold the ball just a little bit, look at where the defense is positioned, and if I have an opportunity to go to the basket, I'll just take it right away.
Feel confident with the way you're playing right now?
Yeah, I do.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here as always. Appreciate you joining us. Looking forward to seeing you again soon.
Thank you.
You bet. Mary Bontrager joining us. We're going to get head coach Jason Phillips. He's set to join us next. He's going to slide his way onto the headphones here and get the mic for the video interview switched over. And Coach, I know you're sitting here right now still looking for that first win of the season. You lose again today. But what are you looking for this team right now? As I said to Mary, she's the only senior that really sees a lot of time. A lot of freshmen, a lot of sophomores. So it's a really young team. What are you looking for with this team?
Before the first of the year, okay, we had a long discussion about we need to change.
Right.
Okay, intensity, cutting hard to the ball, just getting after it. We did that for 5 or 6 days over Christmas. The last 2 games we played, our intensity's been there. we've picked up the defensive pressure. Okay, we went full court more. We're not quite in shape yet, but our shooting's not there. Okay,
Right.
we've had some good looks. We just haven't made it. So I'm pleased with what we've done since Christmas. Okay, because before Christmas we were not good. Okay, and I told him in the locker room tonight. I said it doesn't matter what we end up at the end of the year because we're going to have the worst record of our district anyway. We're going to play a play-in game, then we're going to play the number 1 seed, right?
Right.
So we just need to get better.
Yep.
Okay, and when we get better, we're going to play good. Okay, and that's gonna help us at the end. You know, I always got our girls playing at the end, and we always have played hard.
Yep.
And we're going to do that again this year. The young girls just need to figure it out a little quicker, right? We do have a lot of young girls.
Yep.
Okay. And they're learning their role. Okay, and that sometimes is hard. Okay. Mary does an awesome job.
Right.
But sometimes I need her to take control and just go sometimes too.
Yep.
And she's learning that role too a little bit more. And I think that's where we all have to learn a little bit. But I was still happy with the way we played last night.
Right.
Because we got after a hard-fought defensive struggle. Okay. And tonight we just couldn't really shoot very good.
Right.
There for a little bit. I thought we played better offensively in the second half. Defensively, we didn't play as well as we did the first half, but we got a little bit tired too. That's fine. But it's a work in progress, and we're gonna, our intensity's up there, and we're gonna keep our head up, and we're just gonna do a good job, a better job than what we're doing right now. Next week we have 4 games. We'll go to Grettinger-Terrell. We go to Denison on Tuesday. We got Cherokee at home.
Yeah.
And then we go to St. Mary's on Friday. And we've only had 3 home games.
Right.
And so where do you build confidence?
Right.
You build confidence at home by shooting. First game of the year, we had Storm Lake.
Yep.
First game sucks anyway.
Right.
Second game was Newell Fonda. You're not going to gain any confidence there. And our third game was Emmitsburg last night.
Right.
Okay, so we have to get home at some point to get a little bit of confidence, and then I think we'll be fine.
Coach, Kendall Quirk stood out to me tonight with the effort she plays with, especially defensively and then on the glass. What have you seen from her as a sophomore?
She's doing a really good job. She boxes out hard. She just didn't have the weight to box out the girl tonight. And that girl did a nice job of getting inside of her and rebounding. But she hustles all the time, and that's all we ask for.
Well, Coach, we appreciate you joining us. Best of luck coming up with those 4 games next week.
Yep, no problem. I appreciate it. Yeah, we're going to be on the road.
Yes. Head coach Jason Phillips joining us here at the halftime. Appreciate that very much. Right now we're getting ready to start the second half here of the boys game here in just a couple of moments. Kuemper leading this one right now by a score of 40-11. Raiders with the basketball as we start the third quarter. Carter Ludwig with it. Gets it off now into the hands of Vondrak. Left corner 3 up, no good. Rebound tipped out of bounds. It's either off of Wernemock or DJ Vanami. They're going to say it's off of Wernemock. Well, and it's going to be Kuemper basketball. Got the McCullough setting behind us now, and, they're creating some problems back there, so. Shot on the other end, up and good for Michael Kaspabauer. Kaspabauer extends that lead now to 42-11. Ludwig off to Wernemont, over to the right side now to Vondrak. Vondrak drives in, dump pass underneath, through the fingertips, right and out of bounds. And the turnover will give it back over to Kuemper. Canny will bring it up, crosses over, gets down the lane, gets to the rim, and lays it up and in. Carson Canny attacking. And the Knights lead it here by a score of 44-11. Vondrak out top, now over the left side. Wernemont with it, bounces it inside to right. Double team will come from Gifford. Adams playing behind, right into the lane, pull-up jumper in and out, no good. Adams will clear the rebound for the Knights, his 4th of the ballgame. They work it ahead now to Canny. Canny again attacks, bounce pass underneath the Adams, back out to Canny on the left wing. Again attacks, tough off balance, shot up, no good. Rebound tipped out and into the hands that time of Wernemont. Wernemont with his 3rd, off now to Vondrak. Vondrak will penetrate in, sees the floor so well, leaves it off for right. His layup's up in good. Aiden Vondrack, first assist unofficially for him tonight. Luke Wright with the bucket. His first bucket here tonight. Knights' lead is 39 here at 44-13. Gifford up top, fires up a three, and that one's up and good. Dawson Gifford with his third three of the ball game. 46 now to 13, and 47-13 in favor of Kuemper. Vondrack dumps it in again to Wright, and the Raiders really trying to get Wright going inside. Vondrack with another assist, Wright with another bucket. That's the main part of their offense when they're playing their best basketball. Getting the ball into Luke Wright as DJ Vanami attacks. Layup is up, no good. And Wright will clear his fifth rebound. Off to Vondrack. 5.5 remaining here in the third quarter. Eichhorn with it left side. Penetrates in. Comes to a jump stop in the lane. Jumper up, no good. Battle for the rebound. The right puts it up. It's going to be fouled by Adams. Caught it and shot it all in one motion. Outstanding athletic play that time from Luke Wright. That'll make it 47-17. He'll head to the free throw line. Adams picks up his first here on that. Brody Beckman checking in for East Sac County. He'll check in for Eichhorn. Right, 2-2 at the line tonight. Carter Ludwig, Michael Kaspabauer, Aiden Vondrack all having a conversation down near the top of the key on the other side. These kids all know each other so well. Right, free throw is up and good. 47-18. Sometimes I wish the parents from all of our schools would get along as well as what the kids seem to. Gifford's three, it's up, no good. A rebound taken down by Carter Ludwig. Now work it ahead again inside it to Wright. Pass down to the baseline, and Brody Beckman knocks down the three. So Beckman makes it a 47-21 ball game. Off now to Kaspabauer right high. He'll drive in, gets around at Ludwig, and lays it up and in. 49-21 timeout going to be called up by East Sac County. Head coach Tom Bodtranker saw something there he didn't like. We'll step away with him. Back in 30 seconds right here on a Kick 106.7.
How about this?
It's gonna work.
I think so too.
American Family Insurance wants to help you bring your dream home to life. New homeowners can save an average of 22%.
American Family Insurance.
For details, contact Nicole Unken at Nicole Unken Agency. Call 71.
East Sac County with the basketball, down 49-28. 4:42 left here in the third quarter of play. Vondrack gets it into Beckman. Raiders will look to bring it up. Thanks everybody for tuning in. Again, you can watch and listen to today's matchup. Tammy Bruner running our video broadcast, powered by New Way Auto Group down in Coon Rapids. Go to YouTube, search Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network, or go to the Carroll Broadcasting Sports Network YouTube or website at sports.1380kcim.com. You can scroll down to the bottom and click on the video and watch and listen to the game. Raiders lose it out of bounds off of the leg, of Wright. Carson Caney going to bring it up. Ryan Clare heads to the scores table. Caney looking to drive in. And we're going to get a hold call going to go against Beckman, I think. And if that's the case, Brody just picked up his fourth, and that is the case. So he's quickly probably going to have to be substituted for him. Well, Clare comes in for Warnemont, and Coach Bontrager maybe with the score at 49-21 is just going to leave Beckman in. Bounce pass comes into Adams. Adams working against Wright up top to DJ. DJ will attack the rim and lays it up and in. He's a different athlete than what you see a lot of places, folks. DJ Vanami, a special athlete. Strong, quick. He's going to play D1 probably in something. Clare with it out high on the right side. Now finds Vondrack down the lane. Layup up, no good. Could have been a goaltending with the ball up. Somebody's hand up into the net. Dawson Gifford now attacks on the other end. His shot up, no good, and Luke Wright will come up with a rebound. Beckman kicks it down to Vondrack on the right wing. Vondrack penetrates in. Kick pass left side. Ludwig open for three. It's up good. Ludwig with the bucket. Vondrak's got his third assist. We're going to get a timeout called now by Kuemper, as East Sac County starting to make a little bit of a run here. And I think Coach Minahan not happy to see the same intensity that he saw early in the game. Back in 30 seconds here on Kick 106.7.
Olson's Outdoor Power is your one-stop service and equipment shop for all things outdoor. We sell the best power sports products in the business, from Polaris, Can-Am, Sea-Doo, and Ski-Doo, trailers to tackle any job from H&H, Triton, and Wilson, and we continue to lead the way in lawn and garden equipment with great products from Exmark, Dixie Chopper, Husqvarna, Cub Cadet, Steel, and Echo. Add factory-trained technicians in 2 locations, and it's easy to see why Olson's Outdoor Power is the leader in all things outdoor. Olson's Outdoor Power, your one-stop service and equipment shop with locations in Atlantic and Carroll.
Coming in live here from the Gatorade broadcast booth, distributed by Pepsi Beverages. Gatorade helping athletes fuel, recover, and perform. Thanks to Von Kettleson back in the studio. Brock Bading comes out of the timeout, knocks down a 3 for the Knights. That'll make it 54-24. Brody Beckman up top with it for the Raiders. Looks for Ryan Clare, finds him near the left hand. He hands it back off to Beckman, down to the corner to Ludwig. 3 on the way up, no good. Rebound tipped by Vanami. It's going to go out of bounds. It'll be Raider basketball. Three minutes exactly remaining here in this third quarter. Vondrak to inbound down on the baseline near the Raider bench. Gets it inside to Wright on the block. He'll spin into the lane. Turnaround jumper is up in. Good for Luke Wright. Raiders playing with a different intensity here in this second half than what they did in the first half. Kuemper maybe not playing with the same kind of intensity they did to open up the game. Tavanami spins into Luke Wright. Brock Bading open out on the left side. Penetrates in now on Ludwig. Dumps it back up top to Biter. Biter to the left elbow. Pull-up jumper is short. And Brody Beckman will come up with the rebound. Beckman will get it up across half court. Beckman crosses over. Flips it off now to Clare to the right side to Vondrak. Vondrak drives in. Dump pass underneath. Right wide open, and the layup's up in good. Luke Wright, he's got 13 now in the game, folks. He only had 2 in the first half. Tragan Biter scores quickly down on the other end.
Yep.
And that is going to make it 56-28. Quickly, Beckman down on the other side. His runner-up no good, and the rebound taken down by Carter Putney, his at 9th. Putney will bring it up, attacks off the left side. Turnaround jumper now from the free throw line and banked it home. You know, back in my day, they always used to say, you know, when's the bank open? Well, today with ATMs, banks are always open, technically. So the bank shot's always open. 58-28, a 30-point lead right now for Kuemper. Foul on the floor going to go against East Sac County. And Brody Beckman just fouled out of the basketball game. So he'll foul out with the 2 points here today. Carter Ludwig also going to check out. Brock Bading will bring it up, stops and fires a 3 off a screen by Tavanami. It's up no good. Caleb Eichhorn comes up with a rebound for East Sac County. Eichhorn across half court. Now Putney jumps the passing lane, tips it out of bounds. Almost went up into the stands after that one, but not able to get to it. Saw some of the student section, I think, a little nervous that he was going to come flying up into the stands. And now Ben Gherkin jumps the passing lane, but not able to save it as it goes out of bounds. So it'll stay with the Knights. Ryan Clare will inbound over in front of the Kuemper parent section. It's a Devondrak in the backcourt. Off now to Eichhorn on the left wing. Eichhorn defended by Gherkin up top. And Gherkin going to pick up the foul. Ben trying to get out in front of him and pick up the charge. Ryan Clare now to inbound. That's team foul number 2 on the night here in the half. Over in front of the ESAC bench. Gets it to Wright on the left wing. Now to Vondrak. Vondrak up top to Eichhorn over the right side. Putney jumps the passing lane. Layup on the other end. No good. Gherkin misses the rebound attempt. So the Knights had some opportunities there. Now ESAC trying to answer. And we're going to get an offensive foul going to be called on Luke Wright. Trying to drive in and clear out a little space to get a shot off. He'll pick up his third. That's the third on the Raiders here in the half. And Kuemper will have it with 50 seconds left in the third quarter. Tragan Biter will bring it up, crosses over, gets to the right elbow, pull-up jumper is short. Ryan Clare picks up his 10th rebound, off now into the hands of Vondrak. Vondrak brings it up, bounce pass down to Tony Clare. Baseline jumper from 10 is up and good. So Tony Clare with his first bucket here tonight. That'll make it to 58-30. Tragan Biter back out on the right side. Get it to Gherkin left side. Gherkin looking to attack. The ball blocked that time by Eichhorn. The rebound taken down by Ryan Clare, his 11th, off to Vondrak. Vondrak down to Eichhorn in the left corner. Picked up by Biter. Double team now by Bading. Ball going to be knocked out of bounds. It'll be Esac basketball. Bading hoping that they were going to say that Esac had touched it. Sam Julin set to check in for Esac. 6.2 remaining here in the third. He'll check in now for Aiden Vondrak. Kenna Meyer in the house. See her down here below. Julin lobs it in, gets it into Ryan Clare in the right block. Down to 3 seconds, trying to get a shot off. Turn, spins, fadeaway jumper up, no good. Good defense by Vanami. And Kuemper will take a 58-30 lead as Esac scores 19 in that third. They had 11 at halftime. They outscore Kuemper 19-18 in the third quarter. Knights lead at 58-30. Fourth quarter is 1 minute away. Right here on Kick 106.7.
Visiting DePaco Credit Union was the thing that started all this.
We had a lot of student loan debt, low credit scores for bad decisions we had made in our younger years.
We thought it was the point where you could never come back from it. We've always wanted to own our own restaurant, so I just kind of floated the idea like, oh, I found this food truck.
I was like, yeah, let's try it. DePaco helped us so much with just putting everything together.
Definitely life-changing for us.
What we have right now would not have been possible without DePaco Credit Union.
At New Way Ford in Coon Rapids and New Way Auto in Jefferson, we make your vehicle buying experience stress-free. Our sales team will help determine your vehicle needs with options and features that you desire. Our finance team will explain financing terms and options best for each customer. Our service team is always here for you, from our Oil Changes for Life program to our exclusive warranty forever. We work to keep your New Way vehicle going long after the sale. Stop by and let our family help yours get into the next car, truck, or SUV.
Kuemper with the basketball as we start the fourth quarter of play. Knights with it, rolling it over the left side. They'll get it into Ryle. Trevor Ryle into the game, and he's going to take it to the house. He'll lay it up and in. Knights up by 30 now at 62-30. Sam Julin with it. We're going to get an offensive foul on Ryan Clare setting a screen. That is going to be his third. It'll be the fourth in the half here against Esac County. Again, Ryle attacks. He misses the layup. Luke Wright comes down with the rebound. Off to Julin. Ahead to Tony Clare. Pull-up jumper from Tony Clare up, no good. Rebound tipped around. It'll be pulled in up by Luke Wright. He'll get it underneath, and Ryan Clare going to lay it up and in. So Ryan Clare makes it a 60-32 ball game. Stolt brings it up inside. Shot up, no good. Luke Wright comes down with a rebound for Esac. Gets it off to Julin. Julin with it. Bounce pass saved by Clare, but into the hands of Stolk. Stolk will attack on the other end. We're going to get a block call. So Stolk will head to the free throw line. That block call going to go on Eichhorn for Esac. That'll be his first, fifth team foul, but 2 shots coming up for Tyler Stolk. Stolk has not attempted a free throw in this ball game yet today, of course. Just getting in here to start the fourth quarter. Has not attempted one yet this season. And the first one is up and no good. Second free throw coming up. It's on the way. It is up and good. So Stolk with his first points here tonight. And the lead is at 61-32. No ties, no lead changes as Kuemper jumped up 10-0 in this ball game. They've led throughout. Kobe Lampman goes for the steal, doesn't get it. Luke Wright will get it down on the block. He'll go up and score. And it's 61-34. Lampman trying to answer three on the other end, in and out, no good. Clare comes down with a rebound, number 12 for him for East Sac. Ahead now to Vondrak. Vondrak with it, off into the hands of Clare up top. Clare looking to drive on Ryle, spins in the lane. Double team help comes from Steinkamp, and now we're going to get a whistle and a foul away from the ball. And that is going to go on at Jace Hoffman. So Hoffman will pick up his first. Hayden Vondrak going to check back in. Clare with it off now to Vondrak. He'll attack off the left side, lays it up and in. So Hayden Vondrak with his first 2-point basket here tonight. 61-36. Quick drive, a little scoop shot goes up for Jack Bading. That'll make it 63-36 now in favor of Kuemper. Ball was out of bounds here a moment ago. It stays with East Sac County. Vondrak inside to Ryan Clare. Gets in the lane. Pull up jumper in and out. No good. Luke Wright though with the offensive rebound and tip in. So Wright getting into that double-double range now. Shot is up. No good by Hoffman. Lampman comes up with a rebound for the Knights. And now we're going to get an out of bounds on Lampman. 63-38. I got Wright unofficially right now with 17 points, but I also have him 10 rebounds. Ryan Clare going to drive in, attacks, and the layup is up in good. So Clare's got 6 tonight. And the lead at one time at 34 is it down to 23. Bading will drive in. That's Jack Bading underneath the Lampman. They'll kick it out now to Hoffman. Back out to Bading. Over to Ryle, and that's going to be off the official. It's going to stay in play. Bading will pick it up in the right corner to Ryle on the wing. Now inside to Lampman. It's loose. Lampman comes up with it. Shot up no good. Hoffman comes up with a rebound. Clare comes down with a rebound off of the missed shot. His 13th of the ball game. Underneath it, Eichhorn shot up no good, and the rebound taken down by Hoffman. Stolk with it, works it left side, gets it back out now to Bading. Bading backs it away. Now feeds it up top to Hoffman, over to Stolk on the right side, top of the key. 4:25 left, Mackey Motors postgame show coming up. Hoffman's three right corner up no good. Vondrak comes down with the rebound. Ahead now to Carter Ludwig. Ludwig gets it off to Ryan Clare. He'll drive into the lane. His runner, it's up in good. So Ryan Clare cuts it down to 19 here, or I should say 21 at 63-42. I'll learn how to do math here one of these days. Bading with it on the left side. Going to fire up a three, up and good. Jack Bading's got 5 off of the bench. 66-42. Aiden Vondrak will bring it up. Inside now to Wright in the lane. Working against Lampman. Turnaround jumper up and good. All of a sudden the offense starting to work for East Sac County here in this second half. Ludwig comes up with the steal. They'll push it down left side. Gets it into Wright. Wright spins in the lane. Draws some contact. And it's going to get to the free throw line to shoot a pair. Cody Lampman going to pick up his first. That'll be the 4th team foul against the Knights here in the half. Right at the line, 3 of 3 today. First of 2 on the way up, no good. Checking in for ESAC is 5'8" senior Jacob Murley. Also checking back in is Luke Wardemont. Thomas Steinkamp checks in for Kuemper. Hoffman will check out. Wright misses both free throws. And Kuemper will have the basketball. Bading brings it up, works it left side now to Stolk. Stolk up top with it. Stolk crosses over, comes off a screen by Ryle, attacks off the left side, lays it up and in with the right hand. 68-44. And now Vondrak drives in, out, kick out pass. They work it to Murley, now inside to right, turnaround jumper up in good for Luke Wright. 68-46. Kuemper still holding on to a 22-point lead. Stolk drives in again, gets the rim, misses with the left-handed layup, and the rebound taken down that time by Wernemont for Esac. They head to Vondrak. Vondrak will find Ludwig down in the corner, inside to right. And we're going to get a whistle and a foul inside again, going to go on Kobe Lampman. So Lampman will pick up his second. Hogriff Julin will check in. Wright and Vondrak going to check out for Esac County. Ludwig open for three left side. It's up no good. Rebound tipped out, controlled up by Jack Bading. Layup on the other end, up and good for Ryle. Trevor Ryle with another bucket. Knights have 70 on the board here. Said they wanted to get into the 70s or maybe the 80s if they could. Murley with it, finds Hogriff at the free throw line. Hogriff over to the left side, drives in, goes up with the left hand, shot up no good. Wernemont comes down with the rebound. His putback is up in good. Luke Wernemont with his first bucket here tonight. 70-48, Kuemper with the lead. Jack Bading, step back three, in and out, no good. Wernemont comes down with the rebound, his sixth. Julin will bring it up, gets it across half court. Over to the right side now. Murley with it on the right wing. Pull-up jumper in the lane, in and out, no good. Rebound tipped around and into the hands of Trevor Ryle. And now the layup is up and good for Ryle on the other end. Ryle's got 6 here in the fourth quarter. 72-48 now in favor of Kuemper. Ryle nearly comes up with a steal. Now does as he picks the pocket of Ludwig. Layup on the other end for Ryle is up and good, and we're going to get a travel. Nope, I think they're just letting some subs come in. So that's all they did. I heard the whistle call, and all they're doing is letting some substitutions come into the game. Sam Schmidt checks in for Esac County. Wardham on it with it left side, drives over towards the right side, now spins back in the lane. Stolt blocks the shot, rebounds tipped out, tracked down by Murley. And Murley going to be bumped and fouled. And that's going to go on at Tyler Stolk, his first sixth team foul. 51.4 seconds remaining. Murley going to inbound over in front of the Kuemper parent section. Again, both coaches and a player from each team expected to join us here in the postgame tonight. Julin over on the left side, gets it off to Murley, lost it, but it goes off the official who is standing out of bounds, so the ball out of bounds. Tyler Stolk going to dribble out some clock here. Mackey Motors postgame show coming up. Steinkamp with it over on the left side, defended by Murley, out to Ryle. Knights will need to take a shot or take a shot clock violation. There's about a 6-second difference. They'll take the shot. Lampman going to fire up a three down in the corner, and he'll knock that one down. 77-48. Julin with it, comes off the right side screen, gets it down to Hogriff on the baseline. Hogriff penetrates in. Kick pass up top now. Driving in is Schmidt, runner on the way, up and good for the junior, Sam Schmidt. And that is going to do it. Kuemper will come out of here with a 77-50 win here in this ballgame as the Knights will improve to 10-1 on the season. Esac going to fall to 2-5. We'll step away. We'll take a break. Come back with our Mackey Motors postgame show. That is coming up in 3 minutes right here on Kick 106.7.
DMAC's 11,000 square foot expansion is done. It features a state-of-the-art welding lab and classroom. Students can learn on their schedule a variety of welding techniques and methods now available on the DMAC Carroll campus. The expansion also includes a brand new commons area that features study spaces and will host many events, including guest speakers. With this new space, students can easily access one-on-one support from advisors and counselors. To make your educational goals a reality, come see our expansion today or call us at 792-1755.
Motor Inn of Carroll is your hometown team for all of your sales, service, parts, and collision needs all season long. From the helpful sales staff to the area's best service department, Motor Inn of Carroll has the expertise that you need to stay on the road and keep that auto investment looking good. From work to play, they have it all. Good luck to all the area teams from Motor Inn of Carroll.
This is Iowa, and Avela Bank has called Iowa home since 1870. With 17 locations across the state, we're proud to be part of your community. Right now, you can open an Avela Bank Simply Free checking account for you or your business and get a new debit card immediately. We'll even buy your old bank's unused checks. Stop by or visit us online to see how we're making better banking available for you. Avela Bank, member FDIC.
Being a part of a team is not only fun, it can give our students a sense of identity and help them develop long-term relationships. This is Dr. Nate Luth, Next Generation Chiropractic. Student athletes, make sure you are taking care of your body before, during, and after the game. Proper warm-ups and cool-down are vital to staying on the field or court, and having regular chiropractic appointments can help reduce the risk of injury. Stay in the game by taking care of your body. Good luck to all area student athletes this season. Let's stay healthy and have fun.
Midwest Wholesale is your local building products headquarters. We have everything you need for your smaller home improvements to the building of your home or commercial building. We pride ourselves on giving you top-notch service, quality products with competitive prices. So whether you're a do-it-yourselfer, a contractor, or you just need a little help on a project, Midwest Wholesale is a one-stop resource for all your building needs. Midwest Wholesale, how you want it, when you want it, where you want it, we deliver.
St. Anthony Regional Hospital, the regional leader in healthcare, dedicated to improving the health of the people they serve. At St. Anthony Regional Cancer Center, you'll find the convenience of cancer and oncology consultation and treatment in one convenient location. At St. Anthony Clinic, you'll find a team of doctors and nurses that care about you and your family's health. St. Anthony Clinic is devoted to comprehensive health care for people of all ages. For every stage of life, always look to the cross. Always St. Anthony.
Big win here for the Kuemper boys basketball team as they pick up a win number 10 on the season, knocking off East Sac County as the Raiders again fall to 2-5. And Kuemper really put this one away, folks, in the first half. They were up 16-4 at the end of the first quarter. DJ Vanami hit a free throw to open things up. Then Dawson Gifford had 5 straight. And it was just kind of a collection of a lot of different guys. I was just talking with Dale Wagner, who covers East Sac, and this team from Kuemper, there's just so much depth on it. They can come at you. They don't drop off. They can bring really 12, 13 guys without any kind of a drop-off. They play 10 on a regular basis. That's just their rotation is 10 guys. And they just dominate you in every fashion, defensively, offensively. So athletic and such a good game for him today. The second quarter, though, is where it really ended. They outscored ESAC 24-7. Give ESAC a lot of credit. They're at their best when they get the ball inside it to Luke Wright. They didn't do a lot of that in the first half. They certainly did that in the second half, and that's when they got things going. Their strength, I think, is getting it in to Luke Wright and to Ryan Clare. We've got Carson Candy standing next to me. I'm going to step away, take a break. We'll be back with the first part of our post-game interviews. That's coming up for you in 1 minute right here on Kick 106.7.
For almost 150 years, Roselle Mutual has been insuring homes, farms, and so much more in Carroll and the surrounding communities. We offer outstanding coverage whether you need it for your shiny new car, your next ATV ride in the trails, or boating day on the water, or you're looking to put better protection on your family home and farm. Roselle Mutual and Grinnell Mutual are here to provide you with expertise, exceptional service, and quality insurance for all of your needs. For commercial, farm, home, and auto insurance, give us a call today at 792-4525. Roselle Mutual, proudly insuring the area since 1876.
One of the best kept secrets in Carroll is JP Flooring. I was looking to replace the floor in a couple rooms at home. It can be super overwhelming with all of the options available. I popped by JP Flooring and was super surprised and impressed with the showroom and selection. I had no idea how extensive their product lines were. They have a designer on staff that helped me narrow down what I was looking for. When you change your floors, it changes the whole character of a room. I used their product visualizer and could literally see in advance what the styles would look like in my room. I totally recommend JP Flooring in Carroll.
Mackey Motors post-game show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Got Carson Canny, one of the Kuemper standouts, joining us here as the Knights pick up a convincing win here tonight against East Sac County. Carson, you guys came out like you do, it seems like, every night, at least every time I've seen you, really trying to kind of put things away early. Came out with great intensity. What was the game plan? What was the mindset coming in?
Last year we had a really close game when it wasn't supposed to be close, so this year we wanted to put them away right away, and we did that early, and everyone went in, so it was a good game.
Is that something that you guys talked about, was the situation last year where you thought you'd win easy and didn't, and did you actually talk about that coming into this?
Yeah, we did. We overlooked them last year. We focused on one guy, and then a bunch of other guys beat us. So this year we didn't let anyone beat us, and we handled them.
Carson, one of the things that really stands out to me about you guys is how unselfish you are and how you guys share the basketball. I talked a little bit last night, about that. But what is it with this group on the defensive side of the ball where you guys are out there working your feet, playing hard defensively? Not a lot of teams that have the offensive abilities that you guys have buy in on the defensive side, but this group has.
We're just trying to win a conference title, and we know that stats don't matter, and so we just try to share the ball and play defense.
Now, I got to ask, I think I know the answer because my game was similar to you and Caspa Bowers back, 50 years ago when I was playing. But Doug Waniger said last night, the way you and Michael can get to the rim, take the contact with bigger guys and get shots off under control. Talk about what goes through your mind as you're driving in and you see those bigger, taller guys coming at you. How do you get those shots off and keep yourself so under control?
You just got to finish like you're going to make it, not finish like you have to shoot it. So we just drive in there and we expect to make it, and normally it just goes in. So
you lead this team in assists coming into tonight. Talk about being the ball handler and a distributor with so many different guys that can score.
I take pride in not turning the ball over and getting my teammates opportunities. So I really value the basketball, and I try not to do too much with it. So just try to give my guys what they want.
Where can this team still get better?
Defensive end and not getting lazy on the defensive end. That's what I'd say.
Well, I tell you what, great job out here tonight, Carson. Appreciate you joining us. Best of luck coming up. The next time, go home, get a nap.
I will.
Carson Kane, a little inside joke with Carson and I on that one. We're going to get head coach Sean Minahan sliding in here, and we'll get him on the headphones here. And, Coach, appreciate you joining us. You might have heard Carson just say their defensive intensity and not letting up defensively is where this team can still improve. You agree with that?
Yeah, second half, you give up 11 in the first half, and then they end up, 39 in the second half. So definitely has to get better. You played 16 guys in the second half. So, that does make a difference. But at the same time, even that third quarter, I thought our defensive intensity dropped off a little bit, gave up some easy looks. We weren't pressing, so it kind of took us, I think, a little bit of an attack mode defensively, and that made a difference. But still some things to clean up, but I'll take that with the win.
How do you control that as a coach in the fact you're up 40-11 at halftime, pretty much got the game put away? You want to work on things. You want the intensity. You want them to come out second half and know they got to come out play hard. At the same time, though, there's that sportsmanship thing of, maybe not embarrassing the team you're playing. So how do you kind of control still getting what you want without, doing too much, to make the other team frustrated?
Well, as a player, I was on the receiving end of that a lot, so I knew how it felt to be on the losing end a lot, so that wasn't pleasant. So I always try to keep that in mind. But more than that, I want to reward my bench players who show up every single day, work hard in practice, and if I get an opportunity to give them a whole quarter to play, I'm 100% going to do that every time, because those are good basketball players who work really hard every day, and I want to reward those guys. And then it just comes down the intensity of, I think we got a little almost iso ball happy there at the end, or even in the third quarter we came out. We got a couple easy takes to the rim when they went man. And then we just missed some easy shots, and then I think we just, again, defensively, we got to make sure we stay on top of it. Our communication dropped off. I think that's when we don't talk with the same energy, with the same amount of purpose, that's when our defense drops off.
What are you happy with tonight?
I mean, the win. You scored 77 points, got everybody in, got everyone a lot of playing time. So I'm happy with that. We can shoot the ball a little bit better than we did. When they're in zone, I would have liked to, show off our ability to shoot the basketball. But at the same time, I think I really liked our second group of five. I thought Tay and Carter Putney, those two specifically, played really, really well off of each other in that second quarter. It looked really good.
Had some really good passes to each other, cutting down the lane. Coach, I mentioned this in the game, and it's certainly not wanting to put any pressure on this team. We're midpoint of the season, but to me this is a team that can make it to state and can do some damage down there. How do you keep this team getting better without that creeping into the mindset?
You have these moments where you're like, hey guys, this is where we can still get better. Like last night's game, the inability to finish them off. It was right there on the teetering point, but at the same time, like a quick run by them, and all of a sudden they're back in it. So it was just that those reminders, I think, keep our guys focused, because we can go back, and I think our guys are still mad about the Carroll game, to be perfectly honest. So I think that's still sitting there in the back of their heads. They really want to win the conference. We have a really tough stretch, so we don't have a game Monday or Tuesday this week, but we go Friday, Saturday, Monday, Tuesday, and it's really tough competition in Glenwood. Then at Heelan, they're ranked in 3A. I think their only loss is to East. And then Harlan on Monday, Clarendon on Tuesday. Those are two good ball clubs. So we have to focus and be ready to go, and that's where our depth is key. It allows us to stay fresh and weather 4 games in 5 days.
Well, Coach, as always, we appreciate you joining us. Congratulations on a great start and another win here tonight.
Thank you.
Head coach Sean Minahan again with the Kuemper Knights. We'll step away, take a break. We'll come back, wrap up our coverage. We'll announce our Motor Inn Player of the Game. That is coming up for you next, or right here after this 1-minute timeout on Kick 106.7.
Family owned and operated since 1948, Quant Auto Salvage is the area's best full-service scrap facility. Whether you are looking to sell scrap iron, vehicles, or batteries, or you need to locate that difficult-to-find part for your vehicle, they have what you need. And if it isn't in stock, they can locate it with their nationwide parts database, or you can pull it yourself at their You Pull It. Quant Auto Salvage. They sell the best and recycle the rest on Kitty Hawk Avenue in Carroll.
At Carroll County Solid Waste, we deliver environmental services together because, like all teams, together, everyone achieves more. We all enjoy a snack and a drink when cheering for our favorite team. When finished, be a team player. Put your bottles and cans in the recycle bin and your empty food packaging in the trash. Visit our website at carrollcountylandfill.com for details of how to be part of the recycle team. Because together, we're stronger. We're Carroll County Solid Waste, wishing our area athletes a safe and successful sports season.
Mackey Motors post-game show. Find new roads at Mackey Motors in Lake City. Check them out online at MackeyMotors.com. We'll quickly run you through our numbers here tonight. And again, these are unofficial. I'll get official stats up on the website with the recap story on the Brinks Exterior Sports Report coming up later on tonight. For ESAC, Sam Schmidt with 2 points, Caleb Eichhorn 2 points, Aiden Vondrak with 5, Tony Clare with 2. Carter Ludwig 3, Luke Warnemont 2, Brody Beckman 5, Ryan Clare, he finishes up with the 8 here in the ballgame. Luke Wright also has 21. For Kuemper, Michael Kaspenbauer 12, Carson Canny 7, DJ Vanami 2, Dawson Gifford with 8. It was Evan Adams finishing up with 4, Ben Gherkin 2, Tyler Stolk with 3, Trevor Ryle 8, Brock Bading 8, Kobe Lampman 3, Carter Putney 7, Tavanami 6, Tragan Biter with 2, and Jack Bading with 5. The Knights were 6 of 10 from the free throw line, while ESAC goes at 3 for 5 here tonight. not easy picking a player of the game here tonight because there was a number of different players that had good games. Nobody with a great game for Kuemper here tonight. But I'm going with DJ Vanami. I was just talking with Coach Minahan as he was walking away, and I told him, he says, I'm going with DJ. He finishes with 2 points. A lot of people are going to go, you give the player of the game to a guy who scores 2 points? Well, when you watch DJ Vanami out there and all the different things that he does, from rebounding to defending to blocking shots to passing, all of the things he does, he doesn't look to shoot. Coach Minahan said, I had to tell him he had to shoot, and he took 3 shots tonight. He has to force him to shoot the ball because it's not that he can't. He's a great scorer. He just wants to do everything else because he's got so many other guys that can score. So DJ Vanami is our Motor Inn player of the game for you on this Saturday night. That's going to wrap up our coverage here tonight. Kuemper sweeping the doubleheader with ESAC. Girls winning 62-36. The boys winning at 77-30. For Vaughn Kettleson back in the studio. For my video person here today, Tammy Bruner. This is Jeff Blankman saying thank you for listening to basketball coverage here tonight on Kick 106.7. Have a great night and a great rest of your weekend, everybody.